Salut à tous les amis, aujourd'hui on va se retrouver pour la suite de notre aventure sur Greedfall. Alors ça va être une partie qui va être assez longue, puisqu'elle va durer plus que 2h30, je pense. Puisqu'on va beaucoup avancer là dans cette aventure, il y aura beaucoup de blabla, beaucoup de dialogue. Et il y aura aussi des petites choses qu'on ne pourra pas faire jusqu'à la fin dans l'émission, puisqu'on n'a pas débloqué certaines compétences, attributs et autres. Donc on pourra pas avancer. Donc ce sera, c'est-à-dire qu'on va commencer une vidéo et une mission, par exemple une quête annexe ou principale, et qui va se finir dans une prochaine vidéo. Donc voilà, ça va être assez long. Il y aura beaucoup de choses. Donc voilà, je me tais pendant la cinématique et voilà, tout simplement.
But I don't intend to stand by and let it happen.
I see. Listen, the guard put you out because they are preparing to assassinate the governor.
What? But how could you possibly think such a thing? These guards are rough and crude, but to think...
They're attempting a coup d'etat. We must find a way into the palace and stop them at all costs. So now, can you help us?
Well, there is a servant's entrance, but it's closed for the time being.
But you have a key, don't you?
Of course I do. But I can't give it to you. I don't even know who you are.
Just someone wealthy who has the best interests of Hikmet and its governor at heart. Here you are. It will help you understand how serious we are about the matter.
I certainly hope I'm not mistaken in giving you my trust. Take it. Here's my key.
Ok, je voulais dire pendant les dialogues, pas pendant les cinématiques. Mais pendant les cinématiques aussi, je me tairai. Bon, on a récupéré la petite clé que nous a donnée notre jeune femme, là. Et on va continuer. C'est parti. On sort d'ici. Alors, je crois que dans cette partie, on va avancer. Je crois qu'à un moment, on va faire une connaissance avec... Oula, wow. Ils vont se calmer les petits minus là. Donc je disais, je crois que cette partie, on va faire la connaissance d'un nouveau personnage qui va nous accompagner, un nouveau compagnon dans l'aventure. Donc vous allez voir. Et on va rencontrer peut-être le marécage, on va aller dans les marécages et tout, etc. Bon, vous allez voir, au fur et à mesure. Je vous raconte au fur et à mesure.
Given the amount of respect I've been accorded, I doubt that I still merit the title in your eyes. Kill him! May the enlightened protect you in this battle! May the battle engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Thank you infinitely for your help. Come closer. We need to speak with each other. You made it in time to save me, but I am afraid that the palace is still infested with traitors. For as long as they are there, our position remains uncertain. Please, make sure they can do no harm. And if you are able, secure our laboratory. Our research is valuable and at a critical stage. They will only think to destroy it without realizing how important the research is.
I will do my best. Stay behind closed doors until the palace has been made safe.
Ok. Bon, parfait. Donc je disais, cette grosse partie, je crois que c'était les dernières missions où je m'étais arrêté la première fois chez Focus Home Interactive. Et là, on va essayer de combattre toute cette partie, parce que là, c'est les... Enfin, la dernière vidéo, il y a eu le coup d'état avec plein d'ennemis qui sont arrivés, et là, ça continue apparemment. Je l'avais dépassé déjà, cette zone. Donc, voilà. Il y aura beaucoup de dialogue dans cette vidéo. Donc ça va être une vidéo la plus longue, par rapport aux précédentes vidéos que j'avais faites. crever, oui. Dégage. Mais tu vas crever, oui. Oh. Ok. Voilà. Oh là là, c'est reparti pour un tour.
I think that was the last. The palace is liberated.
Bon. J'espère que c'est fini, il n'y a plus personne maintenant. On peut se casser tranquillement. Je pense que c'est bon. On est arrivé à la fin. Allez, on va descendre tout en bas et on va sortir de cette zone. Alors ce soir, vous aurez la suite, hein, évidemment, de Luigi Mansions 3. Donc vous inquiétez pas, on va avancer un peu plus sur Luigi Mansions 3 ce soir. On continue. Oh là là, on va éviter. Oh putain, il faut pas passer par là, il faudra les affronter encore.
Too late. These brutes have destroyed everything.
All the better. Maybe now they will leave our island.
You may recover possession of your palace, Governor. The coin guard is vanquished.
I thank you infinitely, Excellency. You have paid us an immense service. I just learned that the traitors in the city have also been killed, vanquished by their own brothers-in-arms, the ones who refused to be a part of this abject infamy and remained loyal. And I was also told that the coin guard took San Mateus. The Mother Cardinal managed to escape. I shall not cry over the plight of Thélème, but I regret that treacherous commander partially succeeded in his coup. In the end, thanks to you, we are safe and of sound body. I shall not forget the services you have rendered, Excellency. Would you please convey to your cousin the sincerest thanks of his most devout ally?
I shall not forget, Excellency. Goodbye.
Ok. Allez. D'accord. Faire le point avec Constantin. Allez. On va aller direct voir notre cher cousin. Et faire le point avec lui. Et après, on aura une nouvelle mission qui se débloquera. Ok, allez. On va aller dans son petit château. Et là, encore beaucoup de blabla. Ok. Oh, il a l'air mal en point là. Ça commence, la maladie commence à devenir un peu plus dangereuse quoi. Il faut le remède là.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you might want to know more concerning the, events that have taken place.
The attempted coup d'etat of the traitors. Yes, I am eager to hear what has transpired within these very walls. When I think of the cold-blooded face of that treacherous Kurt, you showed exemplary true courage. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
I was also able to save the Governor Buren as well as his city. He asked me to relay his most sincere gratitude and his renewed promise of support.
Yes, very kind. My help has been so precious. You are aware of what happened to San Mateus? Her gates now fly the banners of the Coin Guard. The mages of Thélème were massacred for the greater part, but the Mother Cardinal has taken refuge here. This treacherous commander must be celebrating at least his partial success. But his victory will be for a short time. He must be stupid to have thought that the nations of the continents will let him trade with them and won't cut him off. I wish him luck in finding a port that will welcome him, and you were able to catch his lieutenants. The squires will pay for the crimes of their masters, as happens too often.
It is hard to swallow that Kurt betrayed us. We've known him for such a long time. To think that he trained both of us, drumming into us, fight with honor. How tragically ironic.
You were able to turn that to our advantage. That little phrase is what saved our lives. As to why he betrayed us, he has taken that with him to the tomb.
Unfortunately, the entire guard did not follow his example. Many have remained loyal.
What do you plan on doing to them? How can we give them our complete trust?
We cannot. But we cannot do without soldiers either. We shall have them pledge allegiance to the Congregation of Merchants, and I shall name a trustworthy intendant to keep them in line. Nothing more can be done. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure.
I'm sorry. I fully intend to continue my research. We have a number of leads, but with all that's been happening...
Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men once lived at San Mateus. His healing abilities were celebrated across the land. I heard rumors that he died in the attack.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Teleme are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Allez, on continue. Ça c'est bon. Allez, hop. Alors, avec le démon. Ouais, face à face avec le démon, c'est l'endroit où il y a les marécages. Et si je me souviens bien, c'est une histoire d'instruments de musique ou je sais plus quoi. Là. Enfin, je m'en rappelle plus. Mais on verra au fur et à mesure. On va aller de toute façon là-bas. Quête annexe. Ça, c'est les trucs là, les recherches de Monsieur Coursillon. Je sais pas si je vais les faire finalement. Ça m'avance à rien. C'est juste des tâches en plus, quoi. Allez, on va aller directement là-bas, ce sera plus simple. On va faire des quêtes annexes, en attendant de débloquer des capacités en plus, et tout, etc. Pour faire les quêtes principales. Allez. C'est assez répétitif, hein, comme vous l'avez vu depuis le début de l'aventure. Faut aller à droite, à gauche, revenir, parler à un tel, et tout, etc. Il y a beaucoup de dialogue, il y a beaucoup de blabla dans cette aventure. Alors désolé du bruit, hein, si vous entendez, mais bon, je peux rien y faire. Je suis toujours enrhumé, c'est la merde. Il y a un feu de camp là-bas au fond que je vois. Oh merde. Oula, on va essayer de les éviter ces conneries. Parce que j'ai pas envie de les affronter et de perdre du temps là-dedans. Source chaude, ok. Oh merde. Non, on va les éviter, ils sont galères ceux-là. Ils sont super galères, on va les éviter. Ceux-là aussi. Les genres d'ours tout à l'heure qu'on a vu là, ouais, je peux les affronter, mais j'ai la flemme. Et ces petits trucs dinosaures bizarres là, j'ai pas envie. Ok. On y arrive. Voilà. Où est-ce que c'est déjà? Ah, c'est par là. Allez, on y va. Ok, voilà, nouveau village. C'est en haut, je pense, ouais. Ok, on y est. Salut à tous. Et voilà. Salut toi.
What are you doing here, and I say? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Remède. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Remède cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Freddy. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordun.
You really know how to talk to people. I never thought you would be able to convince Mordun. His anger towards the Remède is so strong.
Mordun is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes. I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
Ulan is acting strangely. I do not trust him.
We should consider departing for Lanristel and see what's happening there.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
Ok, très bien. Allez. On y va directement là-bas. Alors je vais pas parler hein, parce qu'il n'y a pas y a que des dialogues donc je vous ai dit hein, pendant les dialogues et les cinématiques je ne parlerai pas, ça sert à rien. Allez. On n'est pas loin. On va aller directement à pied. Ouais. éviter. Ah, une petite biche. Faut faire tout le tour. Il y a beaucoup de marches. Hein. Et ça va être pire en pire. Hein. Il y aura beaucoup de marches. Et heureusement qu'il y a certains passages de voyage rapide, parce que sinon, waouh, c'est un monde... C'est pas... On peut pas dire que c'est un open world. C'est un semi-open world, quoi. Parce qu'on peut pas aller vraiment partout. Hein. Il y a un peu de couloir aussi hein, dans l'aventure. Donc c'est un semi-open world. Allez, cassez-vous de là, vous. Allez, viens. Lui, il bouge même pas. Hein. Ouais, je ne me tire pas dessus avec ton flingue, je te le dis. Il y en a un là-bas. Voilà, dégage. Ok.
Thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Mordoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, Bon Almanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
Très bien. Parler... Oh, ok, d'accord. Voilà, et encore retour en arrière. C'est toujours comme ça, hein. Tu pars, tu reviens, tu reparles à quelqu'un, tu repars à une autre personne, et patati et patata. C'est toujours comme ça. Toute l'aventure, ça va être ça, hein, je vous le dis. Hein. Bon, bah, vous avez déjà vu en 5 vidéos une dizaine d'heures de jeu. Ça risque d'être encore un peu long. Hein. Et c'est pour ça que je préfère faire des longues vidéos. Comme ça, vous avez un gros gameplay. Nickel, parfait. Plutôt que d'avoir des gameplays de 40-50 minutes, vous allez galérer. Parce que 45 minutes, c'est à peine, si je faisais une 45 minutes à peine, ce serait à peine la moitié d'une mission, quoi. Que ce soit une quête annexe ou une quête principale, quoi. Donc ça sert à rien, quoi. On aurait mis, je sais pas combien de vidéos. Allez, on retourne parler à notre cher collègue.
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Denea ex-Ragao. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaig Say. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Karans of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go.
Protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemy! May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Ok. Allez, on monte là. Allez, maintenant il faudra fouiller l'endroit.
This must be the expedition's
On va
camp.
fouiller le campement en quête de réponse.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies. No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite. This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the Lost Expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it. More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going. A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the battlefield.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think all the clans hide their children?
I lean towards Siora's point of view. The practices of these scholars, so-called seekers of knowledge, are barbaric. Taleme would offer you protection and support.
In exchange for our souls. I think we would prefer to go to war.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Where's the isolated camp mentioned in the journal? Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
The view over the valley is magnificent, and makes it difficult for an enemy to approach without being seen.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
These people of the bridge have either just hatched from eggs or are complete idiots. My people are at war. They do not spare an enemy under pretext that they are not wearing the clothing of soldiers.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they tracking?
New prey,
Ok.
no doubt. Let's get closer.
Là, si je me souviens bien, c'est là où on va rencontrer notre cher nouveau compagnon qui va nous donner une mission assez... infiltration.
Let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin, who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, from the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own.
Bishop Petrus, if our young friend hadn't insisted on coming here, I would have gladly let you rot in this marsh.
Behold the charity of the enlightened, huh? This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart, but when I heard my fellow scholars shout, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are, oh, so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
Ok, allez, il faudra suivre notre cher collègue qui va nous amener l'endroit où se trouvent les prisonniers. Ok. Allez, monte. Voilà. Très bien. Hop là. Je monte devant toi. Allez, viens. Bah, viens. Ouais, je se fous de ma gueule, quoi. Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle fout? Eh, bouge tes fesses, là. Oh. Allez. Ok, c'est ici. Ouais, je ne dis pas qu'elle restait derrière, mais c'est une blague ou quoi? Hey! Bouge ton boule, toi! Oh, là, t'as la détente, celle-là. Hein. Ah là 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 là. Hop là. Ok, le feu de camp, parfait.
This is where the natives took your colleagues.
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them. Better to remain discreet.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main ruin. I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Ok. Bon, là, il faudra les affronter. J'ai pas le choix. Faut faire gaffe à leurs massues parce que... Ah, putain, leurs massues, ils sont graves. Hein. Elles sont dangereuses quand même. Ok, c'est bon. Alors, si je me souviens bien... les prisonniers doivent être cachés dans un sous-sol. Mais je me rappelle plus où. Il y a pas mal de gardes ici dans le coin. On va pas essayer de les affronter. On va essayer de la jouer discretos. Par où on peut aller? On va essayer de descendre par là. On va essayer de contourner pour éviter de les affronter. Là pour l'instant il n'y a rien. Voilà. Monter par là. Ouais, les ennemis sont là-bas, là, en face. Ok. C'est bon, je suis dans la bonne direction. Hop. Oula, il y a encore des ennemis là. On va essayer d'aller discretos. Voilà, les ennemis sont là-dedans là. Ils doivent être là-dedans. Là. Eh merde. Ah bah ouais. J'avais oublié qu'il y en avait des gardes ici. Il est où l'autre? Normalement il y en a un autre. Ah il est là. Voilà. dégage. Ouais, il y en a encore un autre. Mais ça arrive encore. Non, non, c'est bon. Ok. Ah merde, j'ai pas la clé. On peut pas crocheter? Non, même pas. La clé doit être sur l'un des gardes. On va essayer de choper la clé. Peut-être dans celui-là. Non, alors c'est celui-là. Voilà, parfait, la clé. Voilà. Ouais, hop. On va libérer notre cher collègue. Allez, bouge, 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 bougez, bougez, bougez. Laissez-moi les libérer, là. Voilà. Nickel.
Is that you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
Now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Ouais, on a failli... On est allé discretos, on ne les a pas affrontés. On les a évités, et là, on arrive sur le camp et il y en a d'autres qui arrivent. Voilà, nickel.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spare their lives. I beg you. They were only fighting to save the lives of those that have disappeared.
Very well. Leave. And I hope you keep your word.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have spoken, and I will honor my words, Kwa awalam seg.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true man of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help. We've made a discovery.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burham immediately.
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be off.
Sir de Sade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Excellence. You are a providential man.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
Research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tiena Hack Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted. How's that? Huh. Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag, remedy. Surprising. But the Tiena Hack is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Ok, allez. On continue. Alors, tac, tac, tac. Parler, non. Remède de Malicor. Ouais. D'accord. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? Quête annexe, ça je vais pas le faire. On va aller directement là-bas, je crois. Ouais, on va faire plutôt ça. On va faire plutôt ça et on va aller directement ici. Alors, on va faire le voyage rapide et on y va là-bas.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find... Greetings. What can... I was honored by your visit. Please, come back whenever you want.
Quesi! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tian. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself, and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desarde. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
And you travel with a mind shaker. Strange trio.
I am Bishop Petrus, but I am not a mind shaker. A missionary. Why, pray tell, are you asking?
There are people wearing the same insignia that pass their time troubling the minds of my people.
Missionaries? I was not aware. I'm only here to accompany my friend, I assure you.
He is not a bad man, Donegad, even if his beliefs are foreign and strange.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the mind shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this Master Hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks. Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
Beortir tu madre, I'd say. I am indeed one and the same person.
What do you want of me?
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded. And some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. The stress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them. I must be going. I'm in need of your wisdom.
I hear you.
I believe I can help you in your fight against...
You must destroy them. There are most likely 3 around here. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare. I did not find the 2 others.
And how would I go about this?
You must burn them. And we see them especially at dawn. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is...
I thank you for your advice. Isn't it odd that...
Yes.
What do you know?
I do not speak their night.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests. Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mind Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The mine shakers took notice. And the boys of the village did as well.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope, they were pestering her the other day.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village?
Ok, bon.
I must leave now.
On a parlé aux familles. Et on va aller directement là-bas. Ils ont disparu. On va essayer de les retrouver. Je sais pas si on arrivera à les faire dans cette mission ou pas. Je vais voir. Comme je vous l'ai dit, il y a certaines parties où on n'a pas encore débloqué des compétences. Et je sais pas si on pourra rentrer dans certains endroits. Parce qu'il y a certains endroits où c'est bloqué par des pierres ou une escalade trop élevée. Et on n'a pas la compétence qu'il faut.
Yes,
Your Doneigad asked me to help you. Any information?
This is true. Oi.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the Master Hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother. And the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late. But he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run. He got into a fight with them a while back. Because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know. But he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feeling.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more. I must be leaving.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my...
Not yet, but I've not... I must leave now.
the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Good day. I'm the legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light, and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated, chosen people.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins is somehow linked to the demons on the isle. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people. Defeat these demons.
The Donegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
And for how long have you been alone here attempting to bring them to the light, my sister?
A long time, but that is of little import. Bringing over but a single soul.
My sister. It is my sad regret to announce that San Mateus has fallen into the hands of the Coin Guard. Our Mother Cardinal has found refuge in the court of His Highness Constantin d'Orsay, in New Serene. You do understand that maintaining privileged relations with our ally is now of utmost importance.
What are you saying?
Let's just say that ceding to his requests seems to be the most gracious of paths.
Very well, my father. We shall leave as soon as we are ready to travel.
Ouais. Très bien, très bien. On va aller directement. Hein. Je pense... Voilà. Bah avance, frère. Oh lolo. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il a? Ouais, je suis bloqué par 2 pierres, frère. Oh. Arrête tes conneries, quand même. Ouais, c'est où? Ah, c'est là. Ok. Ok. Non. Faut remonter par là. Ouais, c'est là. Faut remonter dans ce sens-là. Non? What? Ah, par là. Ok. Attends, redescends, redescends. Oulala. Voilà. Par ici. Après, on y va par là. Très bien. Voilà. Non, enfin, je t'ai trouvé, toi.
Do you know where my sister is?
Not yet.
Alors,
Was your sister fond
voilà.
of a young fisherman who also disappeared by any chance?
They have known each other since they were little. Like all the children of the village, they have always been friends.
Only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the mine...
I couldn't care less about her reputation. An engagement can be broken. If you know anything at all...
I have told you...
Very well. Time to get on with my investigations. Tell me about the Tenmans.
Before, but now they are They've even been known to come as close as...
Do you know how to...
No.
Very well. I will...
It is possible.
I must leave now.
Bon, on a abandonné cette mission parce que je sais pourquoi je peux pas y aller pour l'instant. Parce qu'il faut détruire des pièges et moi j'ai pas encore les atouts pour les pièges. Donc là on va aller directement ici. Commencer cette partie, enfin continuer une partie. Faire le démon. Et là on n'a pas encore la potion, mais vous verrez au fur et à mesure ce qu'il faut faire dans cette... On va parler à un sage ici. Qui... Voilà. Je vous en dis pas plus. Mais on le fera pas jusqu'à la fin cette partie, hein, parce qu'on n'a pas encore la fabrication pour utiliser une potion. Enfin, vous allez voir, vous allez comprendre au fur et à mesure.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Thélème has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Deirdre in an attempt to discover the truth. And the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Deirdre sends you to seek out a... demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes. And on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
The coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance. In our territory. Such boldness.
They set up a camp near here and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago.
I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Allez, là on va mener des recherches dans les marais. Fouiller l'endroit. C'est assez grand hein, ici. Hein. Voilà, on s'y perd assez vite hein, parce que c'est très grand. Il faudra fouiller un petit peu les environs. Ok, ah voilà le premier symbole. Il y a 3 symboles à trouver. Espèce de libellule là, chelou là.
Fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Ensuite, l'autre partie elle est là-bas, je pense. Je crois qu'il y a une libellule, une grenouille, mais un serpent, il me semble. Je sais plus. Je me rappelle plus les symboles. Ça représente des animaux, mais je me rappelle plus c'est lesquels. Ah, voilà le prochain. Ok. Là on voit rien, d'accord. Je me rappelle plus c'est lesquels. Comme animal. Bon. On va aller chercher le dernier symbole. Qui est dans cette zone, je pense, là-bas au fond. Ok. Et le symbole, il est ici. Et là, c'est... Ça doit être un serpent, je crois, ou un truc comme ça. Ouais, voilà, serpent rouge. Très bien. Ok. Maintenant, si je me souviens bien, il faudra faire un jeu de tambour ou un truc comme ça.
The swamp consumed these bodies almost entirely. These must be the Remède the Hermit told us about.
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
What do you want, strange stranger?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone?
But you're still here. What do you want again?
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Tiafaradi. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey, the cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to be the insect. Alas, time devours all memories. I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's...
Oh, yes. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
Ok, maintenant il faudra les faire dans l'ordre, mais on connaît pas l'ordre. On va essayer ça comme ça, ça, et là, ici. Non, c'est pas bon. Ok. À chaque fois qu'on se trompe, évidemment, il y a des ennemis qui débarquent. Hein. C'est comme l'histoire de... qu'on l'a fait la dernière fois, enfin, où il fallait rentrer, passer par une porte, rentrer dans une espèce de grotte. Il y avait 5-6 symboles, je crois, allumés. Là, c'est à peu près la même chose. Si on le fait pas dans le bon ordre, évidemment, il y a des ennemis qui débarquent, on se trompe, hein, il y a des ennemis qui débarquent. Évidemment, il y a plein de combinaisons possibles, mais bon. Non, c'est celui-là? Non, c'est pas celui-là. Ok. Ok. Allez. En même temps, c'est bien parce que c'est pas très compliqué. Hein. C'est ennemis. C'est fait exprès. Hein. Normalement, on les a plus difficilement. Mais là, comme s'il s'agit d'une énigme et tout, etc., ils nous mettent des ennemis qui sont pas à un très gros niveau. Alors, on a fait 2 combinaisons possibles. On va essayer une autre. On va commencer par ça. Après ça. Et après ça. Ah bah voilà, ok. C'était droite, gauche, au milieu. Ok. Ah, là... Là, on peut pas continuer notre aventure puisqu'on va s'arrêter dans cette mission. Dans cette partie-là, il nous faut la potion. Et la potion, on l'a pas. On l'a pas fabriquée, on n'a pas la potion, donc on peut pas continuer cette mission. Et on va continuer la mission suivante, hein, une autre partie de la mission. Voilà, on peut pas le récupérer. Ce sera pour la prochaine vidéo, je pense. D'ici là, pour débloquer une aptitude.
What do you want, Stray?
Nothing. I shall leave. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it.
my child, I'm happy that you are here. I've had an idea that I wish to present to you.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for a long time. She's an incredible woman, politically gifted and quite clever. But I fear your cousin may find himself a little inexperienced in her presence, and I would like to give him a few, let's say, weapons.
How can she be a threat to him? She no longer controls San Mateus.
That is true, but her status as a refugee of the court gives her ample opportunities to manipulate your cousin's opinions. Believe me, better to confront such a woman with a full arsenal.
And to what sort of weapons do you allude, Father?
Dirty secrets, of course, the most deadly. Everyone has them, and the Mother Cardinal is knowing. And since she had to flee St. Mateus Palace...
You think she may have left a few compromises?
You've caught both the hunter and the prey.
Very well. Let's go and discover what the governor...
Excellent.
Ok, bah parfait, on va faire cette mission hein, qui nous a été débloquée. Ouais, on peut pas le procurer. Bon allez, on y va. Une fois qu'on aura augmenté notre niveau et notre level, on pourra faire la fabrication de la potion. Ou je crois même qu'on peut le débloquer en l'achetant chez un marchand, il me semble. Je suis pas sûr. Je ne suis pas sûr, mais on verra. Allez. On va faire cette quête là, je pense, hein, qui nous a donné les vis de la mer, machin. Ça, on le fera pas, ça, ces deux trucs là. Ouais. Tac, tac, tac. Ouais. Je vérifie, hein. Désolé, je prends un petit peu de temps. Ouais, ça, on peut pas le faire. Ok. Ok, non, j'ai besoin de rien, c'est bon. Allez, on se casse d'ici. Ok, allez. Montons à l'étage. Discutons avec notre cher ami.
Commander.
Desarde, to what do I owe this visit?
We would like to inspect the Mother Cardinal's belongings.
Why, of course. Would you also like a pint and a few gold coins as well?
Your sarcasm is understandable, but we have reasons to question the morality of the former governess.
As unpleasant as it is for us to ask for your help, we need to gather proof.
Why? The old lady is finished. She's basically a refugee in your cousin's court. Unless you're afraid she will corrupt it.
She still has sway, believe me. Both over there on the continent and also in your town. She continues to be held in high esteem by its inhabitants because they have always believed in her virtue.
I see. And if I were to uncover any shady dealings, I'd almost pass for a liberator.
I wouldn't say that delights me, but you've grasped the idea.
And what's in it for you, Desarde? I didn't take you for one of these crazy inquisitors.
The Mother Cardinal now lives at my cousin's court. If she came to try and manipulate him...
You'd have to put her back in her place. Kurt never revealed to me just how twisted you are. If I'd known, I wouldn't have been so confident. Here, take the key to a secret room we discovered in the basement. You'll find what you're looking for in there.
Thank you. I will leave you to your business.
Good.
Ok. On va aller en bas maintenant. Tout en bas dans les sous-sols. Voir ce qui s'y trame dans les archives. Ok. Alors, c'est par où déjà? Ah non, c'est là-bas, bouge, bouge, bouge. C'est là, voilà. Ok. Voyons, fouillons un petit peu l'endroit. Il y a des petites choses à fouiller ici.
We should search this place. It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans. For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Tuleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something. This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite
Ok, il y a pas mal de monde à interroger ici. Pour la suite.
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
Ah, désolé du bruit.
Sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. The steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
A feast for the eyes, ladies, and... So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Look, a new face. Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me, but I don't know them.
Do you think that an important person from Thélème could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here to support my business.
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before. but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Bon. On a interrogé tout ce petit monde. Allez. Alors. Allons en bas. Et discuter avec ce jeune homme.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information. I must be going.
Next time, then.
Ok, très bien. Bon, on a dépassé déjà les 2 heures de jeu habituelles qu'on a fait depuis le début de cette aventure. On va continuer, hein. On va continuer encore presque 1 heure. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de choses à faire dans cette partie. Et on va pas s'arrêter en plein cours de route parce que... allez, on a déjà commencé une partie, enfin une grosse mission. On l'a interrompu, on a commencé une autre, on l'a encore interrompu. Là, on va vraiment avancer encore un peu de temps. On va peut-être s'approcher des 3 heures finalement. Peut-être. C'est pas sûr encore, mais bon, on va voir. On va continuer. La mission, tout simplement. Allez. Ok, on y arrive, enfin. Alors, qu'est-ce que t'as à dire pour ta défense, mon cher ami?
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? But what are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I just know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in arena fights, which would be on me.
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she's plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming from elsewhere.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to you.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Ok. Trouver, interroger sucre d'orge. Allez. On va aller le voir, ce cher sucre d'orge. Oula, je suis allé trop vite. Alors, il doit être par là. Où est-ce qu'il peut être? Wow. Oui. Oh, putain. Mais bougez de là. Putain, ils m'ont bloqué, c'est con. Voilà, ça c'est un problème dans le jeu. C'est que... Ah oui, il disparaît. Bah tant mieux, dégage. Allez, on va aller par là et on va tourner à gauche. Oh merde. Dégage, dégage, dégage. Oula, oula, oula. Dégagez, dégagez, y'a rien à voir. Eh merde. Encore un cul-de-sac. Alors par là. Ah, enfin il est là celui-là.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Here comes our paradise!
May the
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Protect me in this battle!
Ils sont fous ces gens. Hein. Ils m'attaquent normal. C'est la fête.
Your men. We are here to parley.
Désolé.
Parley with Remède? You truly believe that?
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Remède. It is you who freed the lion prisoners. And to do that, you spilled the blood of my own brothers and sisters.
We seek a cure for my people. That is why I liberated the sages, and it is the reason I am here. I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Well, don't hold back for my sake.
Ouais, d'accord. Sympa l'accueil.
Enough! You are defeated, but I am not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth. You will find that Yernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
Ok, nouvelle zone débloquée. Alors là, si je me souviens bien, on va atterrir dans un dans un dans un petit village où il faudra aider les habitants pour obtenir ce qu'on veut, hein, tout simplement. Vous allez comprendre, je vous explique
What are
après.
you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaiks have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tiarna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaikse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaikse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant, and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
Ok, très bien. Donc je disais, il faudra faire des petites missions, hein, des petites missions assez rapides pour avoir plus de confiance et être plus aimé de cette petite tribu pour nous indiquer où est-ce que se trouve cette dame qui pourrait nous trouver un remède, hein, tout simplement. Si je me souviens bien, dans cette zone, il faudra cueillir des fleurs pour un espèce de vieillard, parce que je crois qu'il est aveugle, si je me souviens bien. Ensuite, il faudra réparer des instruments de rituel ou un truc du genre. Enfin, il y a plusieurs petites missions comme ça. Voilà, je crois, voilà, c'est la cueillette. Il faudra cueillir des petites choses pour lui. Enfin, il y a plein de choses, vous allez voir. Vous allez voir.
Are you Pedir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenaikse, that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more, nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
Voilà, là on va accueillir 3 petits trucs pour notre cher vieillard, hein. Et puis c'est tout. Voilà. Ok. Très bien. Ok. Il est où? Ouais, il est où lui? Ah, il est là. Putain, je l'ai même pas vu tellement qu'il fait vert. Il s'est blotti à l'intérieur, je l'ai même pas vu.
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You're good for a Renaigse. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padir.
You are here again.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
You are completely right. It would be a shame that such great wisdom be lost.
I thank you, Renaigse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Bortir to Madre Renaigse.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadach.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaigse where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendyke might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaigse are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Ok, là, il faudra aller réparer les carillons pour leur rituel. Voilà, je crois qu'il y en a 4, ouais, c'est bien ça. Ok. Allez, on y va. Alors pour réparer, je crois qu'on a déjà la compétence hein, pour réparer les carillons. Donc on y va directement, tout simplement. Oh là là, il y a encore des ennemis, c'est pas possible ça. Avance, j'ai pas envie de les affronter. Alors, ils sont tous de l'autre côté de la rivière, donc il faudra trouver le passage pour y aller. Je crois que c'est bien par là, ouais c'est bon. Nickel. Alors on va faire tout le tour. Ah, il y en a un ici. Non, ah non, j'ai cru que c'était un truc. Oh. Alors le premier, il est en face. Le voilà.
Seeing where it's been hung, It isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind. Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound. Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base. These chimes are once again in working order. The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Ah, cette petite bestiole là qui m'empêche de réparer le bordel quoi. Ah, enfin, on y arrive au dernier. Où est-ce qu'il est? Il est là.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them.
Allez, remets-le à sa place. Hein. Et voilà.
There. Everything is in order.
Bon, bah nickel. Super. Ok, on retourne dans le village.
Well now, Remède. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
Yes, they're all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to our Tierna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
Good day. My name is Desardet. Would you be the Voglendijk of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir tirtumad, Renaxe. Yes, I am among us. I have heard much talk about you from the people in the village. They like you. It is rare. We see few Renaxe here. And those who do come are quickly chased away.
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas. I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
You have earned the trust of the people here by helping Padir and preparing the trail of the hunt. I suppose that I could tell you where to find her, but...
What's the matter? You seem troubled.
I am. I lost my sacred seal, and I fear the just anger of my wise mistress.
Perhaps I could help you, if you tell me a little more.
It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the Tierna Hakadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il faut que je retrouve un symbole maintenant. Je crois qu'une fois qu'on aura trouvé le symbole, il va nous aider à dire où est-ce qu'elle est, la meuf là. La princesse, soi-disant, du remède.
Into the heart of the woods, there is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
Could you help us remember where you lost the...
On the edge of the village, that is where...
Thank you. I'm going... I must leave.
Do it! You cannot enter here. It is the...
Very well.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Ok, allez. On a retrouvé le symbole, on lui a donné, c'est bon. Par où c'est? Je suis complètement perdu. Hein. Ah, c'est bon, c'est par là, c'est bon. On y arrive. Ouh. Elle est bien gardée, celle-là.
Welcome here, Remède.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin.
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I have come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show...
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything.
My son, it is clear this woman has no intention of helping us. Allow me to cast doubt on its very existence.
You come here all the way into my haven to deafen me with your teachings of holy miracles.
Tierna hach kadachtas. I ask you to forgive these foreigners. But their intentions are peaceful. They seek a remedy to heal their people with conviction.
And
understanding, Tierna.
And you truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach? They come here to rape our lands, as did...
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul-like.
But I...
Enough.
Okay.
I lost enough time with... I do not know what you truly want from me. But...
Ok, elle s'est barrée, et moi, je dois... Là, ils sont vraiment dangereux, ces gars-là. Ces bestioles de merde, là, c'est les plus dangereux, parce que, avec leur queue, aïe, ils peuvent te donner des coups, mais qui te virent, waouh, énormément de vie. Et c'est super galère. Wow. Ils sont violents. Ils sont violents. Allez, un de fait. Deux de fait. Il reste le dernier. Heureusement que j'ai des collègues super géniaux. Hein. Enfin, ils sont vraiment bons. Ils sont assez puissants là-dessus. Bon. Je pense qu'on va bientôt s'arrêter à là. Hein. Pour cette partie, parce que là on n'a pas la compétence pour aller de l'autre côté, parce qu'il me semble qu'il faudra récupérer une graine ou un truc du style pour ouvrir la porte par où est passée cette jeune femme. Donc on va s'arrêter à là bientôt. Hein. Avant de rentrer dans la grotte. Oh, encore des ennemis, c'est pas possible. Alors des ennemis qui gardent l'entrée. Allez, on va les affronter, ces conneries là. Je déteste ces bestioles. Ok, ça c'est bon. Allez, casse-toi. Voilà. Désolé du bruit. bon. Ok. Ouais, c'est bien ici qu'il faut passer. Ok, trouver un moyen d'entrer. Ouais, bon.
There is residue.
Ok.
It looks as if something
On va bientôt s'arrêter là, les amis.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? If you have an idea...
These roots protect a sacred passage that the Doneigada wants not just anyone to take. You are correct to believe the stele is bound to the entrance. You need to make an offering. In general, you place a seed of a particular plant chosen by the Doneigad that sealed the grotto.
How to know which seed to place? And where would we find one?
The easiest way is to ask someone who has already passed through the passage. There is a good chance that the Voglendike has already taken it with his mistress and could help us.
Thank you, Siora. Your wisdom has been a great help to us.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas?
Yes. But to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
Listen, I was able to meet the Tierna Hach thanks to you, but I haven't the slightest clue why she fled in the middle of our conversation. I sincerely believe that there was a misunderstanding. You know that I mean her no harm. If I were simply given a chance to explain, I'm certain that she would understand.
If the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas has decided to leave, it is not wise to go against her will. I am sorry, Remède, but I cannot help you.
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary. Thousands of lives are at stake.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
You have already spoken with her and she left. If she chose to run from you, then she judged your intentions less pure than you attempt to show.
As you can see, I am Onol Manawi, but I have not received the knowledge of a Doneigad. I hope that by entering this sacred place, I will be able to learn more, to gain understanding.
You desire to follow the path of the Doneigada? It is a path demanding in patience and humility. That does not start here, but ends here. Return when you know the secrets of the caverns of knowing.
I'll be back later.
If you had shown me your desire to listen, my desire to help you would be stronger. Find a seal. Then I will help you.
I see. Could you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking to recover?
On the edge of the village, near the river. That is where I dropped it when the wild...
Thank you. I must leave.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Protect me in this battle. May the channeling gods guide us.
Ongos,
What do you want?
I found your seal. It was indeed near the river.
My heart thanks you. You are a Renaigse like no other. The Tierna Hakadaktas would have been angry if I had lost it. You still wish to follow the Tierna Hak through the secret passage, do you not?
On lui a rendu son symbole à la con, là.
Offering word to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone steely, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect, I ask you.
Thank you for your help.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Hakadaktas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
No, I've never heard of them.
Those who are Donegad, they become Sinal Menawi. There are times the bond becomes so strong that they take the face of a Nadaig who, as long the Nadaig are big and powerful.
I must leave. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage, a seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Ok, bon, on a fouillé son truc, on lui a donné son symbole. On peut y retourner tout en haut et on s'arrêtera exactement en haut lorsqu'on arrivera dans la zone en face de la porte, puisque la prochaine mission, il faudra revenir en arrière pour récupérer, continuer une autre mission qu'on a abandonnée tout à l'heure et récupérer, bon, vous allez voir dans la prochaine vidéo, parce qu'il y a des choses qui nous manquent. On fera la prochaine vidéo du marécage, avec l'espèce de... où on a joué avec le tambour. Lors de la prochaine vidéo, on continuera cette mission aussi. Il y aura encore pas mal de quêtes annexes à découvrir et à faire. Donc, voilà.
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
This island sorcery is touching in a sense. If only its usage did not entail all of these superstitious venerations of nature spirits.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Bon, on s'arrêtera tout en haut. J'espère que ça vous a plu cette partie de Greedfall. On a atteint bientôt les 3 heures. Donc on va s'arrêter là. On se retrouvera très prochainement pour la suite de notre aventure sur Greedfall. N'hésitez pas à liker, à partager, à vous abonner à la chaîne évidemment. Et à la prochaine évidemment pour la suite de Greedfall. Allez, à la prochaine. Ciao, bye.